What the hell did I get myself into? Hi, my name is Rosa and I'm a weightlift girly at heart. I've been into fitness and weightlifting for 7 years now. And this is my friend Vic, whom you may know from some of my previous videos. She is a real Pilates princess. And I'm curious what it would be like to step in her shoes. So this week, I'm switching out my gym sessions for Pilates. Let's do this. I've never done Pilates, so I'm very curious about this sport that my friend Vic and so many other people on the internet are super excited about. So in my research for this video, I discovered that the idea of Pilates that I had in my head actually is not Pilates at all, it's called Lagree. So let's dive into a little bit of background on Pilates. Pilates is a system of exercises that focuses on core strength, flexibility and posture through controlled, precise movements and breathing. It can be done on a mat or on a machine like this called a reformer. Similar exercises can also be done on a machine like this called a megaformer. And my understanding is that if it's done on a megaformer, it's not called Pilates, it's called Lagree. Lagree is a higher intensity, faster paced workout that focuses on strength, endurance and cardio. This creates a more challenging full body conditioning workout with focus on muscle fatigue. So Pilates and Lagree are distinct workouts that use similar looking equipment but differ significantly in intensity and focus. So this week, I'll be joining my friend Vic at her classes at SolidCore. In these classes, they use megaformer machines, so technically it isn't Pilates at all, it's Lagree. But I wanted to call this video Becoming a Pilates Princess because I love a good alliteration. What else can we call it? I thought about it and I came up with Lagree Ladies, which just doesn't quite have the same ring. SolidCore Shotties.
Oh my god, bro.
Kinda cringe. Megaformer Mommies. Tempting. So let me know your ideas on what else I could call it in the comments down below. But for now, let's stick to Pilates Princess because that sounds cute and fun. And the other options that I thought of, well, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Now that we've cleared that up, let's step into the world of the Pilates Princess. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing for my first ever Pilates class. I'm super excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know exactly what I should wear, but Vic did tell me to maybe stay away from wide-legged leggings because you're moving a lot and it might be a little bit harder, especially if you're a complete beginner like me. So I'm wearing these cute shorts and a matching top from Young LA. This is what I usually lift in, but I thought this was Pilates approved. I don't know. I don't feel restricted, which is good. And with this outfit, I'm gonna be wearing these Pilates socks. So I have these socks that are specifically made for doing Pilates and Lagree, and they have these rubber grips on the bottom. This seems to be crucial so that you don't slip on the machine, like you have more grip. And these cute socks were kindly sent to me by Solify to help me on my journey to becoming a Pilates princess. So thank you, Solify, for sending me these socks. More on this later. Right now, it's just about time to run to my first Pilates class. So let's go. So I'm almost ready to go. I'm just packing the things that I think I'll need. So I have a big bottle of water because I'm sure I'll be parched throughout this workout. I'm also bringing my grip socks because I don't want to slip on the machine. That would be embarrassing. Okay, I think I'm ready. I'm very nervous, but yeah, let's go.
Looks like we might have a few new people. Hi, Rosa. Rosa, is your first class? Welcome in.
I just did my first ever SolidCore class and I'm shaking in my boots. It was very intense, but I had a lot of fun. It hurt like a butt cheek on a stick. So it started with core and I was a little bit scared because my core is like fine, but the only way I train my core is by doing heavy lifting and like bracing. I should, but I don't train my core other than that, but I think it went okay. Like I tried to push myself, I took some breaks when I needed to, especially the oblique part of the workout was very hard for me. Ooh, Oh.
Those are not the usual exercises you do for obliques.
Oh.
So those were extra hard today.
Oh my god, they were so difficult.
And she did very hard exercises.
Oh, good.
Because you can also, so if you do your obliques on the black side, it's less hard than when you do it on the gray side. If you do it on the handlebars, it is harder
than if you do it on the platform.
Yes, and then you do it on the gray side handlebars, super hard.
Okay, so this is great for my ego. And then I did look a lot at what you were doing because honestly, I could not always understand what she was saying because she was talking quite fast and it was quite loud.
Hard lunge on the right, 12, right foot, at line 4, 8, bend your right knee.
In the beginning, you have to get used to it.
I had to
but
get used to
you
it,
will,
I think.
eventually, you will be like, oh, okay, this is what she's saying.
What hurt me, like actually hurt, was the single leg exercises that we did.
Okay.
So we started with a Bulgarian split squat, then it turned into a
Romanian.
single leg Romanian deadlift.
Yeah.
And then the
Carriage lunge on the gray
lunge.
side. It is
Oh my
a
God.
very hard exercise.
They were very hard because it is so slow, small movements, continuous, like no breaks, basically.
Yeah.
Like you can take a break yourself, but she is like on
Yeah.
it. I honestly thought my right glute was gonna pop off because it hurts so bad. Oh, I really enjoyed it. I really liked her energy.
Yes.
I really liked her as a coach. She was at one point like, Rosa's pushing it on her
Yeah.
first class, killing it, or something like that. And it
You
was
were.
very, very nice. So that was
Yeah.
very cute of her to say. Oh yeah, she said my form was good.
Yeah.
That was it.
But your form was great.
Thank
Because she was
you.
saying it and I looked at it, I was like, wow, Rosa, amazing on your first class.
Thank you, by the way, for the compliment. I appreciate it. Vic said I was doing a great job, so. What also really hurt was the little crunches. Oh my god, I was
Yeah.
I was thinking, what the hell did I get myself into?
Yeah.
And the rest of the class, I was like, okay, this is hard, but I can do this.
Yeah.
I get it now, I think. Like at one point during class, I was like, oh shit, like am I gonna have to start doing this? Maybe after this week, I'll be like, absolutely not. But after lesson 1, I'm like,
Wow.
well, let's see how I get through this week.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the week,
Oh my God,
I'll
I'm so
update
happy.
you.
Very curious what you're going to think of the Wednesday class because that's my favorite. So Monday and Wednesdays are always like strength training classes. So this Wednesday you're going to experience that as well. It's a little bit more challenging.
Hurt real bad. Okay, so
Yay.
stay tuned for Wednesday. So that was it for day 1, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, it's the next day and it's day 2 of becoming a Pilates Princess. I thought it would be nice to show you my outfit today as well. I'm wearing this set that is from Honor Active. It's their soft motion collection. So I'm just wearing the high-waisted shorts and their mid vest. So it's a little bit shorter. For now, I'm just wearing a sweater over it because it's a little bit cold. And with that, I'm again gonna be wearing some socks from Solify. So I have this super cute pair with a little reindeer on it. And it has little reindeer on the bottom as well as the grips. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love him. He's a little bit fluffy. So cute. So I'm gonna take these with me to change into for the class. Yesterday we did a full body class. Oh my god, it was brutal. I have more, what's it called, muscle pain in my core / abs than I've had in a long while. So it was definitely working. I'm glad my legs are okay because like I said yesterday, my glutes were on fire, but I don't have any muscle aches. So I'm very glad about that. And today we have another full body class, but by a different teacher. So I think that will be fun, see how she does it differently. I'm gonna go get my stuff ready and then we're gonna head out. So I'm just gonna grab a bottle of water. I feel my core a lot, so I think today is gonna be a struggle, but that's okay. We're just gonna do our best. And I did really enjoy it yesterday. I had such a fun time and it was so challenging and fun, but in a completely different way than I usually challenge myself during my workouts. And like I said as well in the little debrief with Vic, I really enjoyed the energy. Like I totally get the SolidCore hype where it's like nice music, the trainer is like encouraging you. It was really fun. So I'm excited for our lesson today, even though I'm also a little bit nervous. So let's get ready.
Platform to drive more attention into your inner thighs.
So it's just after my second Pilates class and it was straight suffering, but it was great. And Vic is here as well.
Hey!
Today was another full body. Unfortunately for us, it was obliques again, which was the suffering part.
And it was also triceps and inner thigh day and a little bit of
Hamstrings? We
hamstrings.
did hamstring curls. They were awful, but they were very
I hate
good.
them so much.
They hurt so bad.
Yeah.
That's what I hated and loved about it. So that was nice. We did the lunges that we did yesterday as well.
Yeah.
On the moving platform and one foot on the stable platform, and I was dying, and Vic later explained to me that I had not put like the correct amount of springs.
Yeah.
Because I did not put any springs because I thought that that would be easiest, but it was not. Because the springs were actually gonna help me.
Yeah.
So I was so bad at doing my right leg, and then you helped me put like springs on for my left leg, and I was like, my left leg's way stronger. But it was also the springs. When I was doing the lunge with no springs,
Yeah.
my hamstrings were cramping because I had to use so much force to move the platform back because again, I didn't put any springs. So my hamstring was absolutely cramping up, and she was like, go deeper, and I was like barely holding on. It was horrible. Oh, but I did really enjoy it again. Like I was suffering for sure, but I really did enjoy it again. And I like the energy. I get the appeal. I really do.
And it will only be better tomorrow because...
Well, that's what you said yesterday.
No obliques tomorrow. Yay!
I'm looking forward to not training obliques.
Oh.
Okay, so basically that was our debrief for class 2.
Yay!
I'm excited / nervous for tomorrow, but I have a whole 24 hours to rest. I'm sure I'll be okay by then. And if we don't do obliques, I'll be fine, probably.
Yeah. So, are you gonna do it again?
The Pilates?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not quitting yet.
Okay, yay!
The machine has not beat me yet. I'll be back. This is gonna be it for day 2. See you tomorrow for day 3. Good morning, it's day 3 of becoming a Pilates princess. I have so much soreness in my core and especially my obliques, even like up here. I don't even know what this is.
Oh my God, bro.
I know my ribs are there, but I mean the muscle. Last night it was hurting so bad that I was honestly a little bit scared for today. So I hope I can get through the lesson okay. But in any case, today I'm wearing this little green outfit. It's from Young LA. I know these colors look different. I swear to God, when I bought them together, they were the same color, but I think I just wore the shorts way more than I wore the shirt, so I washed it more often. And now the colors are a little bit different, but I still think it's cute. The reason that I'm wearing this cute green outfit is because today I'm gonna be wearing these socks. These super cute socks, again by Solify, have these super cute evergreen trees on them, and they again have the grips on the bottom that are shaped like little evergreen trees. So cute! So I'm very excited to match my socks to my outfit. I think it's so cute. Anyway, like I mentioned previously, these socks were actually gifted to me by Solify, and I wanted to tell you a little bit more about that. So let's go do that. Okay, so my friend Vic, who has been so kindly taking me to all of her Pilates classes this week, actually founded Solify with one of her friends. They both love Pilates, but they kept running into the problem that Pilates socks were either boring or that they didn't last. So they decided to create their own. I'm not getting paid to say this, all of my opinions are my own, but they did so very kindly gift me these socks to try out on my journey to becoming a Pilates princess. So Solify is a small women-owned business based in Miami. If you like cute Pilates socks, or if you have maybe a Pilates lover in your life that you still need a Christmas gift for, you can check them out at solifysocks.com. And in case you are interested in purchasing from them, you can use code ROSA20 for 20% off of your order. This is an affiliate code, which means I earn a small commission off the sale. This way you're getting some money off of your order and you're also supporting this YouTube channel. I just wanted to be completely transparent about this because it's my first ever brand deal and I'm super excited about this. But I just wanted to have said that all my opinions now and in all future videos are completely my own. I would not want to endorse something that I do not absolutely love myself. It goes without saying, but I just wanted to have that said. If you do decide to purchase and use my code, thank you so very much, but you definitely do not have to buy anything or use my code even if you do. I already appreciate the support you're giving me by watching this video so very much, but if you are in the market for cute Pilates socks and you would like some money off, you can use code ROSA20 for 20% off. Now, after this ramble, I'm running a little bit late, so let's go to our next Pilates class. I just got home. I was so happy that there weren't any oblique exercises on the schedule because oh my god, I already said, but last night my obliques and my core were hurting so much that I was honestly a little bit scared for this class. They still hurt a lot and we still did a lot of core. That was very painful, and I did notice that I was fatigued earlier. I don't think I could do as much as I would have been able to if I was well rested. So that's a little bit of a downside about going like 3 days in a row. But it was a really fun class. It was super challenging. The exercises were super cool. For example, we did a lot of like rows like this and like more like upward rows like this. It was really fun. It was a lot different than the previous 2 classes that I followed. We again did Bulgarian split squats and like lunges on the platform. Those are killer. Also, we used the bungee, which is like an elastic that is tied to the end of the machine. We tied that around our foot, and then we did a donkey kick for some glute activation. My god, I thought my butt cheeks were gonna fall off. Hurt real bad. A lot of repetitions, like high reps, low weight, constant tension on the glutes. It hurts. It hurts. So it was very intense, but it was lovely. I did enjoy it a lot. I'm also glad that tomorrow we're gonna have a little bit of a break, and then Friday is gonna be the last day of this week. The plan was 5, but now I'm really glad that we weren't able to like fit in 5 because I'm dying and I'm in dire need of a rest day. I'm excited. I have 2 whole days to recover. And then Friday we're gonna go out with a bang and do our final Pilates class in this video. So yeah. I do really enjoy it, and I do start to understand the hype. That's gonna be it for day 3. I'll see you on our final day. Good morning. Today is the final day of trying to become a Pilates princess. So today's Friday. I'm gonna go to my 4th Pilates class today, and I'm excited. Yesterday I had a much needed rest day. My core was absolutely screaming, so I'm really glad that I took some rest yesterday and now I'm feeling okay. Again, other than that, not a lot of muscle soreness. I think I just train my core the least usually, so it was definitely having the hardest job of keeping up. Speaking of our lesson today, this is what I'm going to be wearing. I'm wearing another one of my Honor Active sets. This is the soft motion set in true blue. I'm wearing the high-waisted shorts and the mid-height vest, mid-length vest. I love this set. I think it's such a pretty color. It's like a super deep blue, but in some lighting it almost looks purple, and I love it. It's so pretty. And with that, I'm gonna be wearing another pair of super cute Solify socks. I thought the color combination was nice, so that's why I chose this outfit. But they are this cream pair of Solify socks that have little gingerbread men on them. These are all embroidered, by the way. They're so cute. And then on the bottom, they have the little ginger men as well. I think this might be my favorite pair. They're so adorable. So I'm very excited to be rocking these in my final Pilates class of this week. Yeah, I'm excited. It's almost time to go, so I'm gonna head out. Let's get to Pilates.
Happy Friday once again. Welcome to SolidCore. Alright, so go in there, just try handlebars first. Hands for our form. Yeah, beautiful. Look whole. Working meticulously.
Whew, okay, I think it's just about time for us to do a little debrief. So this week of trying to become a Pilates princess was so much fun. I honestly enjoyed the classes a lot more than I thought I would. Don't get me wrong, it was absolute suffering majority of the time, but I did really enjoy it. Some of my favorite parts were how encouraging the instructors were. The atmosphere is very nice. The classes we went to were very fun. There's a lot of variety in how different instructors structure their classes and the music that they play, etc. So you can really pick and choose a class that has your preference, which is super fun. I really like how the instructors push you, but they gave you different options to make exercises easier or to make them more difficult. So I just did what felt good, but also challenging for my level. What I also wanted to say is that Vic actually pointed out to me that SolidCore is said to be something else than Lagree. Like, it seems to be a little bit different. So I'm so sorry if I messed that up. My understanding was that SolidCore was like a form of Lagree, but now it seems maybe it's even different, so I don't know. Let's move on to the things I didn't like as much. These are very small things. Overall, I really enjoyed these classes. One of the things that I did not enjoy as much was how loud the voice of the instructor was. The previous 3 times it was loud, but it was okay. But today, I don't know, she had dialed it up just a little bit too much for me, so it was honestly a little painful. I don't usually have someone screaming what the next exercise is in my ear because I'm just following a plan that I wrote myself. So it definitely took some getting used to. It was a little bit loud in my opinion, but definitely something you can look past, or I can look past. Something else that I did not love as much is that I only went for the 4th time today, so I'm obviously like a super mega beginner. I already in this class did all exercises that I've already done before. I understand that there's only so many exercises you can do on a reformer and have it be like efficient or effective. So if you're going like 4 times a week, of course there's going to be overlap. But what I appreciate about my own schedule and working out in a gym is that I can make a schedule that I train certain things once a week, or I do certain exercises once a week, which makes it feel a little bit less repetitive. Like today felt a little repetitive. In doing this 4 times a week, so the same amount of times that I would work out in the gym usually, I was doing so many of the same exercises. The only things that differed slightly was upper body exercises, but for lower body, it was a lot of Bulgarian split squats, which were very difficult, by the way. I think I did Bulgarian split squats 3 out of 4 days, and lunges also like 3 out of 4 days. So it was a little bit much in my opinion, but that's the only thing. Like if you like that and you like this sort of exercise that's very high intensity, slow movement, intentional movement, very much tiring out the muscle, going for absolute fatigue in the muscle, like you start shaking. If you like that, this is definitely something for you to try out. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed trying it out because I was always a little bit scared to, and even at the beginning of this week I was totally like nervous. Something that I did notice though is how much I relied on these grippy socks. I totally understand why people use grip socks on these machines. They can be quite slippery, especially when doing like the Bulgarian split squats or the lunges on the carriage, like the moving part. My foot was also in the band, but still it was super nice that it was a little bit more secure, especially with a balance that is as bad as mine. It is so nice that you have a little bit more security, especially when doing the lunges. The idea is that you put basically all your weight on your front foot that's on the carriage. Well, that's scary enough. So I was very happy that like my foot wasn't also slipping because of these great grip socks that I had on. So now the big question, am I going to continue going to Pilates? I think not. For a couple of reasons. All in all, I think Pilates is quite a luxury workout class, or at least SolidCore is. Specifically SolidCore on one of those reformer machines is quite expensive. I think if you have the money and you enjoy it that much, for example, if you enjoy it as much as Vic does, of course it's worth it. It's so much fun. She enjoys it so much. I totally understand going in there, giving it your all, coming out and feeling amazing. So I totally get it. And I totally understand that then it's worth it for you, and that's great. But I do think it's quite a lot of money. Furthermore, the main reason why I think I won't be doing it again, or at least not too often, is because of my gym sessions. So I'm like truly a gym girl at heart. The gym is just one of my greatest loves, and I would not be able to give that up. And I don't know how I would combine that with 4 gym sessions a week, especially because these movements are so fatiguing, and I also really want to give it my all in the gym. So I'm sure there's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. But I think for me, I'm gonna focus on doing my 4 gym sessions a week, and I want to start sprinting again because I've done that on and off a little bit, but I want to be more consistent. So that's going to be something that I'm working on in the future. And I think Pilates is something, or SolidCore or Lagree is something that I truly enjoy and will do once in a while. Maybe go again with Vic sometime and we'll have a great time. But it's not something that I see becoming a part of my weekly routine, you know? I think that's what I'm trying to say. That's the big conclusion for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I had so much fun making it. It is a little bit of a different concept than I usually do on my YouTube channel, so I hope you enjoyed. Maybe if you did like this video and you want to see more content like this, make sure to like and comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, so you can stay up to date about my future uploads. So one last thing before I go, if you do want to check out Solify, I will have a link in the description and you can use code ROSA20 for 20% off your order. Again, this is an affiliate code, so I earn a little bit of a percentage on the sale. Feel free to use the code if you want, and you will be supporting my channel, but absolutely no pressure either way. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's gonna be it for me for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!